And with the number 24 pick in the 21-22 EBL Draft, the Sacramento Kings have selected center Stefan Howell out of the University of Buffalo. Go Bulls. Shout out Wick. He's 21 years old, 7'1", 249. B potential. I see, Sesame sticks with his vision of what he was trying to do. He gets a player that's maybe a little more ready now, a little older, 21 years old. But I don't love this pick as much as I did Yogi or Shindu. I don't think Howell is as ready as those guys are. He definitely needs a little more work. He's got the B potential, so I think he can get there. He has a decent base. I will say there are definitely at least two centers I would have taken over him at this point. So I don't love it strictly from a value perspective. I think even if you were drafting straight center, there are at least two guys I would have picked above him. Not to mention, if you weren't drafting straight center, there are definitely a few guys I would have taken over him at this point. But it's not the worst pick. Definitely not the worst pick that we've even seen that we reviewed today. So I don't hate it too much overall. And he's got a good base. I think he's kind of skinny enough to where he can play power forward a little bit too if needed. That means, if that inside goes up a little bit, if the rebounding goes up a little bit, he could be a good bench big, just like I thought Reyna's floor is for the Wizards with that pick. I think he could be a backup center power forward for the Kings, and I think that would be solid. Now, obviously, if the defense improves and the rebounding improves, he could be a starter for them. Might still be a day one starter overall. He's picked a point guard, a shooting guard, and now a center at this point. And this goes back to my previous video where I think that he could just start all rookies this year around Atlanta Ref, because I think all these guys might be better than whoever else they put out last year. And he's still got free agency to work with, a little bit of cap. He's got the ML. He'll have the MLE after the cap's gone, the LLE. So they could do a few things in free agency too. I do like what Sesame's doing overall. I think this is a pretty good job from him. He's definitely drafting positions of need. He's not taking more than one player at each position. He's fielding a team that I think, they go up at all in training camp. They could definitely start day one for him. Who knows, could maybe carry him to a playoff spot, because Atlanta Ref almost did it himself last year, as I stated in one of the previous videos. So overall, a good job by Sesame this year, and I think especially for a newer GM and one who doesn't have experience with this league, I think he's done about a good job as he can with the talent that was given to him and the assets that were given to him. So shout out overall to Sesame. I think you're doing a good job so far. Hopefully this pick works out for you. Hopefully he develops a little bit more. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad pick. Just a few guys I would have picked above him. If he goes up in training camp, which he could with the V potential, then all of a sudden, it's looking like a good pick. So overall, great job. Would have picked a few more players, but not bad overall.